All right, today I have a Volkswagen Atlas, and I'm going to show you how to operate the headlights on this particular Volkswagen Atlas. I'm going to show you how to turn on the headlights, turn off the headlights, show you how to turn on the parking lights, show you how to turn off the parking lights, as well as the high beam headlights, or also called high beams. All right, I'm going to show you how to turn them on, show you how to flash them. I'm going to go through all of that. But before I get started, if you find my video helpful in any way, can you give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel? I'll appreciate it tremendously. All right, so I'm in the Volkswagen Atlas. Now, in order to turn on the headlights, traditionally in most cars, you'll probably have to look through this and find this lever right here. Now, in the Volkswagen Atlas, this is only part of the equation. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to come over here and you'll see that there's a panel right here. And this panel right here controls the headlights. Now I'm going to go ahead and go over it with you. So with this panel, I'm going to tap mode. Okay, I'm going to tap mode, and when it toggles through and it goes to auto. Now when it's in auto, it shows up on the screen. Let me go toggle through it again. Auto, you see it's in the auto headlights. Okay, and so that is automatically turns on and turns off depending on if there is light or dark outside. Okay, so it turns on and turns off in the auto position. All right, so after you do that, you can press auto the mode again, and it turns it to right here to the headlights on. These are the headlights that on indicator that these are the low beam headlights right here when it toggles through there. But also right now, the parking lights are also on. All right, now if I press mode again, it goes to just the parking lights on. Do it again, now the lights are off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and toggle through it and show you what it looks like on the screen on the instrument panel. I'm gonna toggle through, went through. All right, so that is the parking light. Press the mode again. Lights are switched off when there's nothing lit up down there. And then press it again. It is in the auto setting. Press it one more again, and low beam headlights are on. All right, so that is that part. Now, then if you come over here, I'm going to show you the high beam headlights. But before I get that, I'm going to show you the fog lights. All right, I'm going to press this button right here, and that is a poor weather light. I call them fog lights, but they are also called the poor weather lights. I'm going to show you really quickly. Poor weather lights are off. Press it again. The poor weather light are on. All right, so with that being said, they are on. Poor light leather, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and let me show you the high beam lights. Now with this on right here, I can go ahead and turn the poor light weather lights off, right? With the low beam lights on right here, I'm going to come up here, and you see this lever right here. This lever right here controls them. So if I take this lever right here and pull it towards me, do you see that? The high beam headlights flash on, and the indicator is that blue light right there. But when I release this lever, the low beam indicator turns off. Now, if I were to take the same lever, clever lever, and I would push it forward, the high beam headlights stay on, and I can release it. I don't need to have that on anymore. It stays on just like that. Okay, so the high beam headlights are on. Now if I want to turn that off, the high beam headlights, I'll come right here and I will pull it towards me and release it, and the high beam lights turn off. Okay, just like that. All right, so that is how you turn on and off the high beam headlights. I showed you how to turn on the headlights as well as the poor light weather light poor lights right there. All right, so that's how you do it. I hope this video has been helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.